Welcome back, business owners, and today we're diving into a topic that can be a real pain point for any businesses accepting card payments: chargebacks. As we'll explore, it can often be viewed by payment networks as your customer accusing your business of doing something wrong. And if not managed properly, chargebacks can significantly impact your business's bottom line and ability to accept payments overall. Let's not waste any more time and get right into it. So what exactly is a chargeback? Plainly put, a chargeback is when a customer disputes a transaction with their bank rather than just going directly to the business. If the bank sides with the customer, the business will lose the revenue from the sale, the product if applicable, and be charged additional fees to process the chargeback. Chargebacks are different from refunds, which is when you, the merchant, proactively refunds money to the customer's card when the customer returns an item or needs resolution for an unsatisfactory purchase. So you might ask, why would the customer go through the hassle of a chargeback rather than just request a refund from the merchant? Well, there are several reasons. Maybe they've had a negative experience with the business in the past and they don't trust the refund process. Or perhaps the merchant is completely unresponsive to their request. Sometimes the customer feels that the merchant's return policy doesn't apply to them or that it's unfair. They might also just outright suspect fraud on their account. And lastly, they could just be trying to get a product or service for free by charging back the transaction. Regardless of the reason, if a customer feels that a refund is not a viable option, they have the right to charge back a transaction up to 120 days after they receive the product or service. Once a chargeback is initiated, it triggers a formal investigation, which includes the customer, the issuing bank, the merchant's bank, the processing networks, and the card networks like Visa and MasterCard. This process aims to ensure that the dispute is settled fairly. Let's break down the chargeback process. The customer initiates a dispute with their bank. The bank informs the card networks informs the merchant's bank informs the merchant and automatically debits their merchant account. Then you, the merchant, have the option of accepting the chargeback or challenging it with evidence that proves that the transaction was legitimate. The customer's bank will then review both sides, come to a finalized decision, and inform both parties. If either party disagrees, they're allowed to escalate it to arbitration. Now, why should every business be concerned about chargebacks? Well, for one, it directly affects your bottom line. You lose the revenue from the sale, your product, and your valuable time if you provided a service. Then you're charged a fee on top of that all from the financial institutions that process the chargeback, whether you win it or not. Over time, excessive chargebacks can damage your reputation with payment processors, leading to higher fees or even account terminations. Plus, dealing with chargebacks just takes away from your valuable time that you should spend growing and focusing on your business. We all work hard to make a sale, provide valuable products and services, and keep our customers happy. But sometimes things go sideways, and when that happens, chargebacks can rear their ugly head. But chargebacks aren't always a reflection of your business's integrity. They can arise from various situations, like friendly fraud, when a customer charges back a legitimate transaction, either because they forgot about it, they didn't recognize the descriptor on their bill, or they were just trying to get something for free. True fraud, when a card is stolen and used for a transaction and the rightful owner is trying to receive their funds back. Or merchant error, like shipping the wrong product, double billing the customer, or providing a product or service that does not match its description. Most of these situations can be completely avoidable. And now we're going to explain what you can do to prevent them in your business. So how can you, a business owner, protect yourself from the financial and operational headaches of chargebacks? Here are some effective strategies that you can apply to all types of businesses. Clear and consistent branding. Make sure that your business name and DBA matches what the customer sees on their bank statement. You can always call your payment processor to see what they have on file. Ultimately, however, it is up to the customer's bank for that final decision. Maintain open communication with your customers. Stay visible and engage with customers on multiple platforms. You can send email confirmations, updates on orders, clear receipts, and stay active on all of your social media. Make it incredibly easy for customers to reach you with questions or concerns. Have your contact information displayed on all of your platforms, including your website and social media. And ensure that you have a responsive and helpful customer support team ready to assist. Happy customers are less likely to issue chargebacks. Often, chargebacks stem from customer frustration, and even if a customer is initially frustrated, if you handle their concerns with customer service that's professional, efficient, and empathetic, you're more likely to reduce chargebacks. even offer incentives like refunds, discounts, and product replacements. Make sure you have accurate product descriptions. Nobody likes to be fooled, and if you are providing products or services that don't match your descriptions, you're automatically setting yourself up for failure. It's important to have clear and easily accessible refund, cancellation, and exchange policies. You have to display these prominently at checkout before the transaction is completed. Not only can this help clear up misunderstandings, but it also provides sufficient evidence if you were to receive a chargeback. For online businesses, collect as much customer information as possible. Utilize the security features that your online payment gateway provides, such as ADS and CVV verification. Consider shipping insurance and tracking information. For e-commerce goods, be sure to fulfill orders accurately and promptly. And most importantly, keep customers updated with the shipping and delivery with tracking numbers. Having evidence of delivery with tracking information can be crucial in disputing an item not received chargeback. Regularly review your chargeback data to identify any patterns or inconsistencies in your process that might be causing red flags. If you see that certain items have more chargebacks than others, or that chargebacks are all issued for the same reason, you'll know how to prevent these from happening in the future. While not all chargebacks can be won, you have the right to present your case. If you have sufficient evidence that proves that the customer was already refunded, that they did receive their product, or that the chargeback is just completely invalid, you have the right to challenge it. However, if the customer does have a legitimate claim, like the product was not as described or it was legitimate fraud, it might be a loss that you have to absorb. Your chargeback ratio is a critical metric. This is usually calculated by the total number of chargebacks divided by your total number of transactions times 100 to get a percentage. Exceeding 1% can be grounds for termination. A high ratio often signals that there are issues with your business processes or that you have high fraud. At ECS Payments, we understand the complexities and frustrations of dealing with chargebacks. We offer solutions designed to prevent them and support if disputes do arise. We provide built-in tools as an added layer of security for card-not-present transactions, such as CVV verification and address verification services. We can integrate with third-party chargeback platforms to help you streamline the chargeback process and provide compelling evidence to fight any disputes. Plus, expert support and guidance. While we can't guarantee a win, our team is readily available to help provide you with information on the best practices on preventing chargebacks, guidance through the dispute process, and help you find compelling evidence to help you win an invalid chargeback. Chargebacks are an unfortunate part of doing business, but by understanding what they are, how they impact you, the process behind them, and by implementing proactive prevention strategies, you can significantly minimize their effects. And remember, ECS Payments is here to partner with you, providing you with the tools and support you need to protect your hard-earned revenue. For more information and resources on managing your payments effectively, visit us at ecspayments.com. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with other business owners that might find this information helpful. Until next time, I'm Shanna with ECS Payments.